Have you ever felt like your own mind is your biggest enemy? Like you're trapped in a loop of worry and anxiety? Well, if that sounds familiar, this explainer is definitely for you. We're going to break down the core ideas from Eckhart Tolle's Practicing the Power of Now into a really simple, practical guide you can actually use to find some inner peace. Let's get right into it.
This sentence right here, this is everything. It's the key that unlocks the whole concept. It's a pretty radical idea when you think about it. That constant voice narrating your life, the one you've always just assumed is you, well, it isn't. This is the foundation we're going to build everything on. Okay, so let's talk about that voice. You know the one. It's the inner monologue that just never stops. Judging, worrying, replaying the past, stressing about the future. The big idea here is that this internal chatter, this is the actual root of so much of our suffering.
I mean, it's a serious question, right? Have you ever had that feeling of being a prisoner in your own head? Just caught in that endless loop of anxiety, that mental noise that just doesn't seem to have an off switch. It's a super common human experience, and it's the very first thing we have to notice.
This is the name Tolle gives to that state of being trapped. Ordinary unconsciousness. And it's called ordinary because, well, almost everyone is living in this state most of the time. And it's unconscious because we don't even realize we're completely identified with that thinker in our heads. We just assume we are that voice, and that's where all the unease comes from.
And that leads us to the big aha moment, the breakthrough that changes the whole game. If you are not the voice in your head, then who on earth are you?
This chart lays it out perfectly. There are basically two identities you can have. On one side, you've got the thinker. That's the noisy, anxious voice that's always stuck somewhere in the past or the future. But on the other side, there's the observer. That's the silent awareness that just witnesses the thought without getting caught up in it. This observer is your true self. It's always peaceful, and it's always right here, right now, just behind all that noise.
So here's the most important part. Freedom isn't about trying to stop your thoughts. I mean, good luck with that, right? It's almost impossible. Freedom actually comes from simply noticing them. The act of observation itself creates a bit of separation. You realize, oh, there's the thought, and here I am, just watching it. That's the exact moment a deeper level of consciousness wakes up inside you.
All right, so we've covered the big idea. Now let's get to the really practical stuff, the tools you can start using every single day to bring more presence into your life. Think of this as your personal toolkit for inner peace. So our first technique comes straight from what we were just talking about. The praxis is so simple. Just listen. Don't judge the voice, don't argue with it, don't try to shut it up. Just listen to it like you'd listen to birds chirping outside your window. When you do this, you create this tiny little gap in the stream of thought. That gap, that little moment of no mind, is a moment of pure, peaceful awareness. Okay, here's another really powerful technique, connecting with your inner body. You can even try it right now. Can you feel the aliveness inside your hands without even looking at them? Maybe a slight tingling, a bit of warmth? That's your energy field. By putting your attention there, you literally pull your awareness out of the chaos of your mind and anchor it right here in the present moment. It's incredibly grounding.
And our third tool, this one might be the most ancient and direct of them all, your own breath. Think about it. Your breath is always happening now. It's never in the past, never in the future. By simply feeling the air flowing in and out, feeling your belly rise and fall, you are instantly pulled into the present moment. It's such a powerful anchor to the now, and it's always with you.
Now, these techniques are amazing, but the real magic happens when you stop thinking of them as special exercises you have to do. The goal is to start weaving them into the fabric of your everyday life. This is how you really build a consistent practice.
The key here is that you don't need to find extra time in your day. You just use the moments you already have. So, washing your hands becomes a sensory meditation, waiting in line at the grocery store becomes an opportunity to connect with your breath. These tiny, consistent moments are how you build and strengthen your ability to be present, creating a whole new baseline over time.
This brings us to our final concept, and honestly, it's probably the most profound one. Once you learn how to find the present moment, what do you do with it, especially when it's unpleasant or difficult? The answer is a really powerful practice called surrender. Now, it is so important to understand what surrender actually means here. It's not about giving up, it's not about being passive or a doormat. It's simply an inner yes to the reality of this moment. It's the intelligent realization that fighting against what already is just a guaranteed recipe for suffering.
Look at it this way. Resistance is the mind constantly saying no to reality, and that's what creates all the frustration and conflict. Surrender, on the other hand, is an inner yes. This doesn't mean you can't take action to change things, but it means your action comes from a place of peace and clarity, not from negativity and resistance. That shift is what sets you free.
So after going through all of these ideas, we land on a really powerful, simple conclusion. In the end, there's really only one problem: the mind that's trapped in time, always resisting the present. And because of that, there's only one true solution: stepping into the timeless power of the now.
So let's end with a direct invitation to practice this. Just look at your life, right now, in this moment. Is there something, anything at all, that you've been resisting? What one thing can you fully accept? And in doing so, maybe find just a little bit more peace right here, right now.